and have a beautiful experience, okay? All right, so I see 3 hands already. Ojo Simasa of NNPP, thank you for adhering. Oloni, okay, Damola, what party do you represent? Please kindly rename, place your the political parties just beside your name. And Rabiatu Balarabe Gani, also place your pseudo political parties beside your name. Please rename quickly. Thank you, co-host, for making them co-hosts. Beautifully done. All right, please rename so that we can know the parties you represent. I see only 3 hands. Where are the other parties, party representatives? This is 2 minutes past the hour of 8. Okay. Thought I saw 2 more hands. Please, let's do this quickly before we commence. I'll just give you 1 more minute to do this, and then we move. Add PDP in front. Okay. Damola, can you hear me? I had given you that instruction earlier so that we can easily identify, make our work easy. Thank you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, I said, please place your party, your pseudo political party, just beside your name so that it's easy to identify.
I've done that already.
Okay. I can't see it on my end, but it's fine. All right. So,
Damola, sorry to cut in. Click on your name. You'll see an option for rename.
okay.
And then it's PDP there.
Okay. Thank you so much, DED. Who else? Somebody has brought down their hand. I'm only seeing 2 parties now, NNPP and PDP. Where are the others? Ziao, you've been asked to raise your hand. Do you represent your party? Please, if you're a candidate, kindly indicate by raising up your hand. Use the emoji in the chat options. We have just 1 more minute before we kickstart. And you know our rules here. We're quite strict with timing. So please. All right. Okay. Akachuku, Mark Freddy, Ijoma, I see your hand. Okay. Rabia to LP, thank you. Ijoma, what party do you represent? Please, can you add that to your name? Rename yourself and just add it in front. Thank you. For the candidates whose hands are up, please note that your videos have to be turned on. It's one of the rules. So please, let's have your videos turned on. We'd like to see you. Thank you very much. Rabiatu, we're waiting for you. Mark Fred, we're waiting. Once again, I'd like to say thank you for joining us for the debates this evening. It promises to be enlightening and an interesting time. We want to congratulate all our candidates for taking the bull by the horn to do this and representing your pseudo political parties. My name is Adeshola. I will be your host or moderator this evening, and I'd like to welcome our head of the college, Mr. Colin Lawal, who will be guiding us along with this debate tonight.
The way Good evening, everyone.
Okay. All right. Good evening, sir. I wanted to just say something else, but
good evening, sir. Thank you so much. No, go ahead, Adeshola, please complete what you wanted to. Please sit down.
Okay. So before Edie comes up, I'd just like to say that the questions will be posed by Edie, the timing will be given. Yes, I'm speaking, sir. So the questions will be posed just to guide our candidates. The questions will be posed by the ED. The timing would also be given, and I will act as your timer. Please note that once the time is up, you will be, I don't have a bell, but what I would use to indicate is to let you know or say time up or have you muted, okay? if that's fine, subject to what Edie says. But these are the rules for now. So thank you very much. I'll hand over to Edie now to walk us through the debates as we kickstart. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much, Voice of Silk Adishola. It's a pleasure to be here for the presidential debate. I'd like to
Edie, you are muted, or we can't hear you again.
also add I'm watching the Arsenal match, wearing my Arsenal jersey. Doesn't work over something I'm dedicated to. I'm not muted. Hello, everyone.
We can hear you now. Go ahead, please. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Hello, we can't hear you.
Hello, everyone. So what is going to happen is
Hello, Lisa. Is it just me? I can't hear Edie.
He has left. His network probably.
Okay. I thought it was mine.
No.
All right. Candidates. I can only see two individuals whose cameras are on. All right. Edie, continue, please.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Pleasure to have you all here. The first question is going to be an introduction. So it's for you to introduce yourself, your party, or whatever. Lisa, are you here?
Yes.
You will give us the, what they call it. You'll pick the people. The timing for it is 1 minute, 30 seconds. So introduce yourselves. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Just to state that the APC candidate is not here, so because that's automatic.
That means APC will forfeit.
Yes.
Special election.
All right, so let's move on. We'll start with the candidate of the Labour Party. Abiatu, you have the floor, 1 minute.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rabi Abalarabe, represented as the flag bearer of LP. And I'm pleased to be among the presidential candidates for the Electoral College. And I'm pleased to be here for the debate. Thank you all.
All right, thank you, Rabiatu. Next, we move on to Markfred Akachukwu. You have 1 minute. Candidate of the ABGA.
Okay. Good day, everyone. Good day, my leaders. My name is Markfred Akachukwu Ijoma. I'm the candidate of ABGA. I'm an engineer by profession. I'm a change maker and also a community organizer. So I'm very excited to be here. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Markfred. Next, we move on to Ojo, candidate of the NMPP. Ojo, we can't hear you if you're speaking.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Edie. My name is Ojo Temasa, the presidential flag bearer of NMP, the political party. I am representing our party in this election to restore the hope of Nigeria, Nigerians, to bring back the lost glory of this nation, to create a nation that we will be proud of. So rally every support that we can get, both from our people internally of the country, the stakeholders, and the people in the diaspora, for us to rebuild a nation that we all can be proud of and call our own. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Finally, for this first round of questions, we have candidates of the PDP, Damola Olonishomo.
Yeah, thank you. moderator. I am Oloni Shawondamola by name, the flag bearer of the largest political party in the cohort, in the electoral college. I'm representing the party and I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Edie, we're done with that round of questions. Thank you.
Okay, now for 1 minute, 30 seconds. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yes, Edie. Yes.
Okay, for 1 minute, 30 seconds. And each candidate sleep. Nigeria is the most complicated society with over 260 ethnic groups. How do you mean to prove to them that you are a Nigerian president?
All right, thank you for that question, Edie. We'll start with the candidate of the NNPP this time around. Mr. Ujo, you have the floor.
All right, thank you very much, Edie. As a multicultural nation, it is very important that we first push forward a campaign for cultural tolerance, right? Yeah, we need to enlighten people and sensitize them on the need to accept our reality as a multicultural nation, and then see everybody from other ethnic group as a brother and not as enemy. And more so, as the president to be, I'm going to make my appointment from every ethnic group of the nation, I mean, within the country, and then create a balanced cabinet that will be free and fair of ethnic bias and nepotism. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Next, we move on to candidate of the Labour Party, Abiatu. Abiatu Balarobe, are you there?
Hello, are you hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, as a multicultural nation, how do I sell myself to the people of the country, if that's the question?
Yes, it is.
Am I right? Because yes, I missed it. All right. As a multicultural nation, I'm going to sell myself through including everyone among them from every geopolitical zone of the country. That is to have the grassroots campaign from every door to door. That is to have a door-to-door campaign from every corner of the nation, and to try and avoid ethnicity, and also to avoid nepotism when it comes to the campaign. So I will use the grassroots for the campaign. I think that's the major thing.
All right, thank you, candidate of the Labour Party. Next, we move on to candidate of the PDP.
Thank you, DED. I so much appreciate this question. If we are given the opportunity to serve Nigeria, I believe in federal character, and selecting of our cabinet will cut across the nation. And being a multicultural country, we would try to meet with the stakeholders in different ethnics, and we'll come together to form a working system through the federal character, through adopting federal character. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And then finally, candidate of the ABGA, Mark Fred.
Okay, thank you for the question. So Nigeria is a complex nation. So I'm going to run a people's first approach government. I'll make sure that my representation is more balanced at the moment or previously, like I'm already running a decentralized foundation, which is also at all the six geopolitical zones like in Nigeria. So like I already have a route to also maybe reach out to every part of the nation. Again, also I'm going to work on through federalism, making sure that every state, every geopolitical zone, like in Nigeria, is being like involved in the region's development. Also, I'm going to also ensure a unity driven project. So to also make sure that each ethnic group is vastly like involved in making sure that all groups are represented effectively. Also, like I'm also going to run an open door presidency to make sure that no matter where you are coming from, you can have that accessibility to my government. And again, like I can be able to receive your feedback without minding where you are also. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I think we lost Edie for a bit. Yeah, I think he's on the call. So let me just give him some time to get back. I'll continue. All right, so let's just go on while we wait for the ED. So the next question is, what would you do to improve security in Nigeria? So we'll start from the last person who just answered. What would you do to improve security in Nigeria? Mark-Fred Akachukwu.
Okay, I have it as one of my agendas to work on security because I've discovered that it's one of the issues that Nigeria is facing at the moment. So I will like enforce some peace building, making sure that my brain reform and equip our security forces. I'm also trying to decentralize policing also, making sure that like each region have their own policing states also input. Then I'm going to invest more in intelligence and community-based peace strategies also. So making sure that every Nigeria deserves to sleep with their both eyes closed. So these are the things I'm going to work on in terms of security and peace building. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Next, we move on to candidate of the PDP, Damola Olonishowo.
Yeah. Thank you, moderator. As we all know, the country is facing a lot of insecurity presently. And I believe one of the solution to this insecurity is giving every state the opportunity to have their own state policing, like having their own state police, and we will as well involve the local hunters, because we believe everything in Nigeria, everything in the world is local. So we will engage the local hunters, We engage the stakeholders of each community. Then we'll train our security, the head of our security parastatals. We'll take them for training. We'll take them to security training for them to be well equipped, and we will equip them with technologies, advanced technologies. We can see in Dubai, we can see in Russia today, we can see in Germany. They invest in tech advancements relating to security. So we'll curb crime from there, and we will see to okay, thank you.
All right, thank you for the response. Next, we'll move on to candidate of the Labour Party, Abiatu.
You're muted. You're muted.
Thank you. Addressing the national security in the country, and actually, we believe in a secure Nigeria. We believe Nigeria to be a prosperous and to be scared for everyone. That is the children, the farmers, and everyone. And how to on ways to address it, that would be actually, we will focus on addressing the root causes of the insecurities. We will launch the target poverty reduction and youth employment programs in areas vulnerable to recruitment by terrorists and bandits. That is, we are going to have a program for the youths, and then we are going to address poverty because that is the main root cause of insecurity in the nation. And then we are going to invest more in education and basic infrastructures in the areas where insecurity is more predominant. And then we'll tackle the climate-related security issues like the farmers' hurdles, clashes on water access, through water access, grazing, and other stuff. Then the National Security Dialogue will be convening summit annually with the stakeholders, the military, the police, the traditional rulers to assess and adjust strategies collaboratively so that to work hand in hand to address the issues. Sorry, I'm having a network glitch. Are you still hearing me?
We can hear you, but I'm sure your time is almost up.
Your time is up.
Okay.
Because all we want is to decrease terrorism, banditry, and kidnapping, and then to have professional, well-equipped security forces. Thank you.
Thank you. And finally, Ojo, candidate of the NMP.
All right, thank you very much, Ma. Can you confirm if you can hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right, the first one is security sector reform. And I am going to modernize security agency. That is the first one under that. And I'm going to enhance intelligence gathering. That's another one. And I'm going to set up community policing and then engagement. And I'm going to invest more in border security. And I'm going to foster international cooperation between neighboring countries. So work hand in hand to secure our borders and prevent illegal things from happening or coming into the countries. So I'm going to invest heavily in counter-terrorism activities, brand our security outfits and provide them with equipment to further fight bandits and terrorists that are disturbing the peaceful existence of our people, of our citizens. And I'm going to invest heavily on intelligence-led operations, like a similar one that is being carried out in the United States and other advanced nations in order to fight terrorism and bandits effectively. And I'm going to invest heavily in economic empowerment because if people have jobs, if people are economically empowered, we likely have less criminal activities, and then we strengthen security in the country. So I'm going to create jobs and I'm going to invest more in social welfare programs. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you all for your responses. The final question before your closing statement is, how would you pick your minister's competence or settle party interests, and why? Let me take the question again. How would you pick your ministers based on competence, and how would you settle party interests, and why? I'll start from the candidate of the Labour Party.
All right. Based on competence, and sorry, I missed the last part.
How would you settle party interests when there are different people that are in position?
Okay. I'll make sure that the party, the ministers, they have to be there, free from the anti-corruption. They have to pass through in anti-corruption integrity screening, and there should be a gender and youth equality in the appointment. At least allocate at least 35% of ministerial and agency leadership positioning to women and youth based on competence. That is to include the women and youth in the, that is youth and women inclusion in the politics and the governance of the country. And then I'll also look at the performance contract and accountability, because it's based on the requirement for all the ministers heading the agency to have a performance contract clearance. And then I'll check on that, and then inclusive but merit-based federal character also within competent framework, ensuring that every state is represented by the individual who is qualified and fit to lead. And I also encourage the state governors and party structures to nominate multiple competent individuals per slot. And also I'll adopt the technocrat and professionals. That is prioritize technocrat.
All right, thank you, candidate of the Labour Party. Next, we move on to candidate of the NNPP. Please answer the same question.
All right, thank you very much, Madam Lisa. So as a party built on integrity, transparency, and accountability, it is not possible for us to elect minister. Now, when I use us, I mean, I am not going to start making decisions all alone. We have party stakeholders, we have people with proven track record, right, who I am going to work with in selecting our ministers. We're going to check accountability record, track record, previous impacts which these people had been making in the country, even without holding a tangible position, right? So these are the things we're going to check. We're going to check our financial record as well, corruption history. If anyone has ever had corruption history in the past, the person is not going to make it into our cabinet, right? And we're going to make sure that different ethnic groups will be well represented in the cabinet. And we also make sure that we are bias-free, we are culturally bias-free, and then we try as much as possible to make a balanced decision that won't affect or jeopardize the interest of our citizens. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, candidate of the NNPP, Mr. Ojo. Next, we move on to candidate of the PDP, Mr. Damola.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. Who, as a party that believes in unity, progress, we would base our appointments on meritocracy. When you merit it, you can have it, and we'll so much cherish inclusivity in our party. Then we'll bring good heads, good technocrats from within the country, not minding their political affiliations. We will check on track record of every person that will be nominated. Then we will check on their accountabilities, and we will investigate their competence. So with this, I believe we'll be able to get it right, because we are working for we are trying to get a working system for Nigeria. So we'll carry every stakeholders, political leaders, and every other relevant quarters along in selecting our ministerial appointments. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Damola. Finally, we go to Mr. Markfred Akachukwu, candidate of the APGA.
Okay, thank you for the question. So, as president, competency will be non-negotiable baseline for every ministerial appointment that I'm going to make. I will adopt a transparent merit-based selection process that we have some core principles and qualities. Anybody I'll be bringing on board must have the expertise and the experience. So there will be professionals and proven like in their various fields also. And I'll make sure that beyond the brilliance, they also have character. I'll make sure that every of my appointee we pass through like a rigorous integrity screening. Also, I also like ensure that like every of my minister we sign a performance agreement tied to a clear KPI also, and it will be reviewed every 2 months. Also, I also like ensure that there's a federal character. Like also making sure that like each geopolitical zones are represented also. So in terms of my own party also, I will not give them the room to be excessively control the affairs of the appointments solely. I would take their advice also, and also like ensure that they okay.
Thank you, Mr. Akachukwu. All right, so I'll give you 30 seconds to give your closing statements. Okay, let me make that 45. And we'll start still with Mr. Akachukwu. Please go ahead. Your closing statement.
Okay, a new Nigeria is possible, and it starts by us. It starts by me and you also. So I'm coming as not like as a perfect man, but I'm coming to come and serve with an unshakable belief to build potential and also to make Nigeria great. Nigeria is so blessed with so many rich resources and have an immense potential. So I'm here to bring in my experience, my expertise, my leadership qualities to make sure that from the youth development to our economic reform to electricity to our education, security, health care also. Like there's going to be like a total revamping stage also, and there's going to be an immense development in all sectors of the economy. Okay.
Thank you so much. The candidate of the Labour Party, Rabia, to 45 minutes for your 45 seconds for your closing statement.
My fellow citizens, I stand before you today not only as a not just as a candidate, but as a servant of the people, ready to lead the nation toward justice, equity, and progress. As you all know, my name is Rabi Abala Rabagani. As the Labour Party presidential flag bearer, I'm committed to restoring dignity, opportunity, and hope to every citizen, no matter their background or status. We are built on the mission to build a fair, united, and prosperous nation where every citizen has access to quality education, healthcare, economy, opportunity, and justice. Under the core values of social justice, people-centered governance, transparency and accountability, inclusive economic growth, and equity and opportunity. Our key policy pillars are economic empowerment for all, quality education for the future, universal healthcare access, fight against corruption, agriculture and rural development, national unity and security. I pledge my commitment to all citizens. I will uphold and promote the Labour Party founding mission to be the voice of the voiceless, the strength of the working class, and the hope for a common man. This campaign is not just about me, it is about us. Together, we can build a nation where hard work is rewarded, where justice is served, where leadership is accountable. Thank you.
All right, thank you for that. Next, we move on to candidate of the PDP.
Thank you, the moderator. This is not all about Olonishan Damola David. It is all about PDP, the party that believes in masses-centric program, the party that believes in unity, equity, and progress, the party that believes in building the community, building the nation, to position Nigeria to stand out of all nations. You must think of PDP and PDP alone. We are here to set a working system right again. We have had it in the back, we can still have it, and we will do it better. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you. Finally, we have candidates of the NMPP. Please go ahead. You're muted.
I am on mute. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yes.
All right, thank you very much, Madam Misa. Once again, I greet all of you, my fellow citizens, as a symbol of excellence, with my track record of reputation, integrity, and commitment to public service. Even now that I haven't emerged, I have been actually involved in different activities to promote both my country and invest heavily in humanity and national development. So I am promising on behalf of my party that we are not just coming to give false promises, we are coming to deliver what Nigerians really want. We're coming to revive the economy, invest heavily in non-oil sector, we're coming to revive agriculture sector, we're coming to invest in power sector, we're coming to curb corruption in every way we can, to fight injustice and reform our judicial system. We're coming to invest heavily and tap from every opportunity we can use to raise revenue without infringing the people, without making life more difficult for the people. And I am making a promise tonight that a vote for me is a vote for hope, a vote for restoration, and a vote for better Nigeria that you and I will be proud of and call our own. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Well done to all the candidates. You did your best. And you will see you at the polls tomorrow. Elections are by 10 a.m., 10 to 12 as usual. So I hope that the best party will win and the best candidates will win. So well done, everyone. Have a good night.